Kia ora, I am Cassie, aka Nova, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you have been here before. I disappeared in May, and I'm sorry about that. Life slapped me real hard, and I had to use all my energy and mental faculties really wisely. So YouTube was one of those things that just kind of fell to the wayside, and I'm not going to apologise for that because sometimes that's just what you got to do. I was under a really big time crunch for my latest release, and a lot of really crappy things happened. So May was hard, all caps hard. Yeah, so let's just touch on those hard bits first and then move on to the good things, because there were good things and I want to leave this on a hopeful note. So May was hard. I don't really want to talk about it a whole lot, not in great detail anyway, but I feel like honesty is important, especially here on YouTube. We kind of come to watch people talk about their lives, and I always like it when I know someone's being genuine with me, and that's important for me too. Yeah, so if you've watched videos recently, you'll know that I have been struggling for a while. My health is bad. I've got fibromyalgia. Been so tired and so in pain and quite bored and overdone with those things. But everything kind of ramped up in May. Someone very near to me wanted to opt out of life, and that was pretty intense. It kind of overshadowed all of May, with things really ramping up towards the end. They're okay, but it's, there's still a lot of things to deal with that are associated with that, and we'll be going forward into the future as well. The silver lining, when it comes down to it though, is that I got some clarity that I hadn't had before, and it's a good thing. I can't be there for people in the way that I want to be if I'm always exhausted, always under deadline, always struggling. I can't be there for me in the way that I want to be either. So change has to happen. There's not really any choice in the matter, or rather I choose to make the changes that I need, because I have to be my own supporter too. I can't just be there for everyone all the time. Yeah, so I stepped back from some projects that were taking up a lot of brain space, like to the point where I didn't even realise until after I quit just how much room they were taking up in my head, how consuming and heavy they had felt that whole time. So yeah, that was amazing. Oh my god, I felt so much relief after that. I also cancelled a pre-order because I knew I wasn't going to meet it in a way that felt good to me. I'm grateful that Amazon will give you back your pre-orders pretty quickly. I think it took half an hour from when I cancelled it to when I requested that they have reinstate them, that they had done it. It was very, very quick. So yeah, it was awesome to be able to do those things and not feel any kind of guilt or shame about them. Like just going, actually, right now I need to focus on me and my family, and that's the most important thing, and the other things don't really matter at the end of the day. We can't fit everything in that we might want to all the time, and I'm learning to be okay with that, and that's pretty awesome. May had a lot of good things in it, as well as the hard, heavy things that kind of overshadowed. Firstly, I finished my book Meow, and How the Marquis Unders Meow. I always trip over that. I don't know. I should pick better titles in the future that I don't mumble and stumble over. But anyway, it went up and released on the 27th, I think it was. I don't know, dates are funny. 26th, 27th, one of those dates anyway, and went really well. It's super exciting to have it out there in the world. I had 156 pre-orders, which was the most I've ever had so far, which felt really amazing. And I know that's mostly down to the fact it's in a really cool shared world that's had great kind of reviews and stuff for the other books. Yeah, I'm getting really awesome reviews. People are loving my characters in the way that I wanted them to. Yeah, all the things I wanted people to feel, that they seem to be feeling, and that always feels, as a writer, like you've done something right. So I'm pretty stoked about that. yeah, it feels good. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that book is going. It's my biggest earner so far. It's earned me more than my pitiful New Zealand advance earned me, which is a bit of a sad state of affairs, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm just really happy with it, and I'm looking forward to the next thing. I also went away for the weekend with some writing friends. We holed up in this gorgeous batch near the beach, and just like had sunset walks by the beach, ate nice food and rested and read and wrote, and it was just so nice to be in such a chill space. No one feeling like they had to have conversations, but having conversations if you wanted to. It was just very organic. And everyone seemed to be quite intent on just relaxing, refilling their cups, getting some writing done. I slept really well, which is not always the case when I go away. So I was really pleased about that. Yeah. And it was nice not to have to parent or wife or have any responsibilities for a few days. I think I really, really needed that. That weekend plan had been like my light at the end of the tunnel, or the end of the month, for quite some time, and it was exactly what I needed to help reset myself. Oh, there's my cat moving. Hi, Luna. Yeah, so that was a really, really nice. Surprising thing happened while I was away. I kind of went down there. I took my laptop, but I didn't really expect to get any writing done because like I said, I'd just finished Meow, had just finished, like, that week had been a mad dash to kind of make sure everything was okay and get it up and out and get it to advanced readers and all the things associated with a new release. So I kind of was like, if I do, I do, and if I don't, I don't. It's all good. But I do every day, even if I'm not working on a project. I get up and I do my streak word count for the Words website, which is 444 words. So I got up to do that and really randomly started planning my next book. So it was, yeah, unexpected. The character names kind of fell into place and I started fleshing things out, and it was so nice, like blissful. I had been a bit worried about this book because it's another shared world, which is fine. Like, I'm good with shared worlds, are all good, but we still have some details we need to lock down. So I was a little bit hesitant about beginning my planning, but it just kind of came together really beautifully, and I'm really, really excited to start writing it. So yeah, that was nice. That was May. So May was hard. We had a death and some health problems and some mental health problems and all of that, but also I put out a book that did really well, and I started planning a new book, and I went away and caught up with some friends, and that was fucking awesome. So, oops, probably shouldn't swear on here, I don't know. Yeah, it was really hard, but I made some great progress in being kind to myself and just kind of like, yeah, making steps towards a healthier, more balanced life with less stress in it, which is really what I need. And it was nice to get that clarity. So yeah, sometimes you just have to put yourself first, and that's super, super hard for me, but definitely something I'm working on. So June, what does June hold? This month is a little bit lighter. I don't have any pressing writing deadlines on me, which is, I literally can't remember the last time that happened, and it feels really nice just to have that space, and also to think about all the things I might be able to say no to or to step back from because I don't need them in my life. So I've got plenty of things that I could be working on. I'm having lots of thoughts about where my platform's heading, where my branding's heading, where what I want to engage with and what I don't want to engage with, because I think now that I've got this little window of time, I can use that to my best abilities to kind of tick off some of the admin-y kind of jobs that I've been putting off for a long time, like my very, very neglected social media and my super out-of-date websites, and also my author branding. So I write across a range of genres, and that's okay. It's not the best practice for making a career as an author, but it's where I'm at the moment. So trying to find a way to kind of weed out what to keep and what not to keep, and whether I need to split into multiple pen names or whether I can keep them under one. It's going to take me a little bit of time, but that's all good. I'm looking forward to that. I have a very good friend who's great at branding. Oops, my kid is coming. Hold the line. Stalled. I better wrap this up very soon because she's coming to play Minecraft with her friend in another city. Yeah, so branding, all that stuff. Looking forward to kind of getting the ball rolling on that front. And if you want me to document that process, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best. Yeah, it's not my area of strength, so I'm keen to engage with it and share the process if you're interested. I also have some edits to do for a couple of mentees. I had a new one come on the start of this month, and we met up for coffee the other day. She is super lovely and I'm so looking forward to working with her. Yeah, so it's nice to have one that's local and we can actually meet up in person, which is not something that happens very often. So yeah, excited about that. Editing, admin, and also poking at the new book. So just kind of laying down all the foundations. I normally think and plan in order and as I go, but for the first time and maybe ever, I'm getting like random scenes and connections from different places in the book, and it's weird, but also very cool. There's the main character and then 3 love interests in this book, and they're very different to each other, so it's interesting to watch the way that little scenes and snippets are coming up about the way that they connect and collide, and I think it's going to be really fun to write. So this is the first book I've started while I've had the channel, so I'll try and do regular updates on how it's all progressing and also like my process for it all. I think that's it, and I don't have any time left because they're going to come and use the lounge. It is like 10 to 8 in the morning, and this is my second take because last time I had somehow muted my microphone, so go me. Yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully June is going to be a little bit kinder to me. Hopefully June is going to be wonderful to you. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want more. I will catch you next time.